In the world that we're living today, the most expensive thing is your attention, and most people just simply, unconsciously give it away. Companies like Coca-Cola, Budweiser, Aflac would spend $10 million on Super Bowl commercial to get your attention. So marketing is one of the highest paid industries in the world, and most people don't know the skills. Today I'd like to give you 3 simple steps if you're embarking in a journey in marketing. Step number 1, expose everyone. Remember, the goal is not to sell anything to anybody, but just simply inform an individual about a product or a service. The first round is called Friends and Family Round. Imagine if you wanted to open up a restaurant and you're looking to take a personal loan. Who would you go to? It would be your friends and family. You would let them know how excited you are, your business plan, and what you're going to do, your casting vision. And some people will support you, some not. Remember, the goal is not to sell anything. Amateur sell, professional sort. It's simply a sorting process by you showing people value and they're enjoying the product or enjoying your service, and if they would like to participate at the moment, they could. But as long as you're getting involved and you make a serious committed decision to do it for as long as it takes, then you always will be in business. Your goal is to let them know what you're doing. Whether they buy or not is simply up to them. It's simply all about showing value. And you start with your warm market. Those are the friends and family, people that know and trust you the most, that you don't have to explain who you are. And it doesn't matter if you have credibility with them or not. As long as you're going to do it, they're going to see you succeed. Remember the quote, "Prophet is never welcome in his own town." Most of the time, your friends and family is not going to be the people that support you, and you would have to go build your business outside of that circle of influence, and only then everybody else will believe in you. We call it cold market. With the current state of social media, you could simply use an acronym FAM: find, add, and message. There's plenty of people out there where you live or around your area that you can reach out to and collaborate with. You don't have to sell anything to them, just let them know what is your product or service. Make sure to lead with value. Remember, we're simply sorting. Skill number 2, follow-up. There is a fortune in a follow-up. I'm going to say that again. There is a fortune in a follow-up, and most people never follow up. They'll take the first no, they'll take the first maybe, and they'll never reach out to the person again. Us as humans, what we don't understand, we first reject. So it's only natural for a customer to not identify with the value you're showing. Naturally, I would say it takes about 4 to 5 exposures before the person gets educated with the product or service that we're offering. Remember, your job is not to sell anything to anybody. Simply educate them and try to show as much value as possible. You're simply a glorified problem solver. Figure out what the problem is that they're having and connect them to your service or product. Harvey McKay, when he turned 18 years old, father told him that I want you moving forward, go out there and every time you meet a person, collect that name, put it in a Rolodex, or at this time you can put it on your phone, and find a creative way how you can follow up with them. Personally, this is the only reason that I use social media. You want to identify yourself with that product or service. So if you're into a restaurant, when people think about food, they have to think of you. If you're in a travel industry, if people want to go on a vacation or travel, they have to think about you. If you're into business or making money, when they think about making more money, they have to think about you. So you have to become the product of a product or the product of that service. Make sure you tell everybody what do you love about your opportunity or your product or service, and simply tell everybody. We have so many creative ways where one can follow up. By simply you posting on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, collaborating with other entrepreneurs in your industry, creating creative videos and content is going to create attention. Remember, if anything you're selling here is attention, you want people to notice the growth in you Because of that, because of the person that you're going to become, and continually being proactive and playing offense, and creatively follow up with those people by adding more value that has something to do with that product or service, we call it a brand. Remember, they have to feel comfortable with you. They have to feel you're essentially building a bridge that is always open for them to cross over. And the skill number 3, only work with the willing. In my 6 years in the business, this took me almost 3.5 years to learn. You see, I was always this type of individual that I would give my last money to my friends. I would give my last meal even if I was hungry. That's what we were taught in school. We always taught to love everybody, but nobody teach you how to stop loving. I was a giver, but I didn't have any limits. And so I wanted my friends to succeed more than I wanted to succeed. The great Jim Rohn said, "You can lead an army of 1,000, but you can't carry 2 in your back." I try to carry 3, 4, 5, 10 people. I wanted for them to succeed, but they did not want to participate in their own rescue. You might ask me, how would I find the willing? You don't have to find them, they find you. They say when a student is ready, the mentor will appear. As long as you focus on your own goals, remember, your goals are yours and only you can see that. That's not their responsibility. And as long as you move in a direction of elevation, you're doing personal development, you're working from within and taking action, you're going to create a movement, momentum. You're going to put energy into that vision. And slowly but surely, doing small activities every single day, over time, is going to compound and they're going to create a massive amount of energy, momentum, and it's going to trickle into physical results. And then people will come from all over the world to partner up with you and collaborate. So here's 3 simple rules again. Expose everyone, fortune and follow up, and only work with the willing.